Right, we've had a plant delivery. This is another company I've never used before, but I definitely would use again. I'd recommend. So this is Jungle in a box, and as we can see, we've got 4 boxes. No, we haven't. Yes, we have. There's 2 taped together here. So there's a couple of sort of wish list plants I've been after for a while, and they're a bit tricky to get hold of. So I've managed to source them. There's a very limited quantity available. So I, again, been watching them for a while, and as soon as they became available, we put the order in. So a couple other plants are just sort of, you know, when I'm putting an order in, you tend to have a look what else is on the website, anything that might be useful or whatnot. Anyway, so we'll have a look at what we've got. We'll save the main plants till last, so we'll look at some of the colocasias. Mainly I've been after, well, I wouldn't say been after it, but it's the one I haven't got, so I've got it now. It is the Colocasia tropical storm, so which is this plant here, and yeah, they travel quite well considering. It was 24-hour delivery. It was only $6.99 actually for all 4 boxes, so I'm not complaining. The price of delivery is very good, very quick delivery, very well packaged, I will say. All very secure. Yeah, so the tropical storm Colocasia is, I'd say, like white lava, but it's a dark leaf with the creamy vein and slightly sort of curly leaves towards the you know, the end ears of the leaves sort of slightly curl in a bit, so a little bit of a different leaf shape. And yeah, just one I haven't got. I always fancied having it, so that was I think it was about £9.50, so very reasonable for, you know, it's not a plug plant by any means. It's a good size plant, not shown any sort of mature foliage yet, but and it's already got a couple of pups on that, if you can see them. So I did, purely because I put the order in. I think if you order over £50 at the moment, you get a Lucky Dip Colocasia triple pack, so it could be anything. I think that's normally £25, so that's free. So we got a blue Hawaii, which I've already got, but you know, I'm not complaining. Never have too many, and there's already a little pup on that as well. In fact, I think we got 2 blue Hawaiis. There's the other one. Again, you know, considering that these are not plants that do well sort of being knocked about and being posted, so they're still pretty good nick as far as I'm concerned. So there's the triple pack, so there was 2 blue Hawaii, and we've got a white lava again, which is one I've got, but again, not going to complain for a freebie. And it did have more leaves than that, but I did cut them off. So that's the colocasias. I did get one of these little Volcano ferns. Let's see if I can get the tag so you can read it. Yeah, so this is a Blechnum, which will flush out red first and then sort of fade down to green. So very small plant at the moment, but one that I've had my eye on, I've been sort of wanting. So again, I was putting the order in, so I think this is about £7.50. So that'll go somewhere nicely in the garden, and we'll see how that does. Right, so they're the sort of the fillers to the main order, which all them came in these two boxes taped together. So one of the rare ones, which I've been after for a while, but and they've been available. I won't say they're super rare, they are available, but what the other plants sort of veered me into buying this one as well. So we've got the manihot grahamii, or hardy tapioca. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a plug plant, it's a bit more than that. That is growing on, it's not huge, but these are quite fast growing, so I think that was £50, so not too bad. You can get them slightly cheaper elsewhere, but probably quite a smaller plant, or you know, this is one I won't say I've been desperate to get, but that's one that that's been on my radar, and I've sort of put off buying it, but yeah, we've got it now. So the main event, I want something a bit different, and I'm not a fan of fad plants or buying plants just for the sake of them being rare, but this one is the one that I like, with the interesting leaves. So you'll probably recognise the leaf on that. That is the Brassaiopsis fatsioides, so very similar to some of the other Brassaiopsis, but this one is fatter, bigger leaves. So just an unusual leaf shape, and again sort of a fairly fast growing shrub stroke tree, we'll say. I'm not overly a fan of the spiky stem look, but the leaves make up for that. Yeah, the price tag on these is still quite expensive. I think that was £125. It is over a foot, and it's got, you know, decent growth on it. It's new leaves. There's a new leaf now opening up, and there's another shoot behind that. So yeah, it's all in good nick and ready to start growing. Obviously these are not going to go out this year. With the manihot, that opinions vary on the hardiness. Some say up to -10. I'd veer more on the side of -5, and that's with when it's got a bit of wood on the stem. Yeah, at this stage I wouldn't be planting this out, because there's still soft stems, so that's going to be overwintered either in a conservatory or greenhouse. Yeah, so I'm going to say -5 on that one would be more realistic, and that will defoliate, deciduous as you like, but yeah, just an interesting plant, and very different shape leaves, you know, very similar to a Schefflera or maybe a Fatsia, but again similar sort of vibe, but just different shaped leaves. So you'd say the same for the Brassaiopsis, really. That is, again, this I'm not buying it because it's rare and hard to get hold of, and I'm not trying to say to people, oh, this is a plant you need. It's definitely an acquired taste. I really like it, and as it gets bigger, that's going to look quite interesting, I believe, but we'll see on that one. So yeah, that is the Brassaiopsis fatsioides. So yeah, I can't really praise the Jungle in a Box enough. They've done a really good job of packaging and fast delivery. And I did been sending emails back and forth for the last week, because if you go on a website at the moment with the Brassaiopsis, a lot of them will say available soon, but if you email them, they'll give you an idea of a time frame when they'll be ready. And they did tip me off that they'll be putting them live on the website at a certain time, and I snapped it up straight away. So that's very good of them. Right, so that's just the overview of the order. So again, the triple pack Colocasia were free. Tropical storm Colocasia, I've not really seen that anywhere else, so yeah, it's quite a nice little find. And then we've got the more rare ones with the manihot and Brassaiopsis. So yeah, I'm not going to disturb the Brassaiopsis or the manihot at the moment. They'll stay in the pots they came in until they root out, which probably won't be until next year, because we're getting a bit late in the growing season. There's no roots coming at the bottom of the pot, so they'll be quite happy. There's no need to disturb them at the moment. We will leave them as is and enjoy any growth this year, and hopefully there'll be a size next year to plant out. Right, we'll leave it there. Obviously, if you've grown these Brassaiopsis or the manihot, please feel free to message me and give me an idea of growth rates. So they're both supposed to be fairly fast growing, but a lot of plants are stated as fast growing, but in a UK climate it's quite often different to their native habitat, so they may not be fast growing here. Yeah, other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.